Each NFL team nominated its 2 fastest players. Then our panel of football experts narrowed that list down to our 8 competitors that are here today. The first round pairings were determined by a random drawing. Number 1 seed Darrell Green drew Mark Duper, and Hershall Walker will meet Vance Johnson. Rod Woodson drew Ricky Nattiel, and number 2 seed Willie Gault faces Haywood Jeffries. $20,000 will be awarded to today's winner, along with the honor of being the NFL's fastest man. Now it's time for our first race between Darrell Green of the Redskins and Mark Duper of the Dolphins, who has the gun raised for the start.
It's a fair start. Mark Duper first out of the blocks, but here comes Darrell Green with those long, smooth, powerful strides. He cruises to the first win here in this competition, and 6.15. Coming up, the first round continues as Hershall Walker faces the Broncos' Vance Johnson. Number 4 seed Rod Woodson takes on Ricky Nattiel, and number 2 seed Willie Gault meets the Oilers' Haywood Jeffries.
Today's second match, our number 3 seed Hershall Walker against the Broncos' Vance Johnson.
A fair start. Hershall out of the blocks very quick. Vance Johnson right with him at 20 yards. At 30 yards, Hershall starting to pull away. Hershall Walker advances to our next round.
Number 4 seed Rod Woodson from the Pittsburgh Steelers in our next race. Ahmad's on the track with Ricky.
It's a few more times than Ricky Nattiel. It's a fair start. Woodson has the lead right out of the blocks, and it looks like Woodson is going to go on and win this heat and advance to the next round of this competition. Woodson could be a factor here. Jimmy?
Features number 2 seed Willie Gault from the Chicago Bears versus the Oilers' Haywood Jeffries. Ahmad?
Here in the last couple of years that he's been here, I think he's intent on winning the crown of NFL's fastest man, but first he'll have to get by Haywood Jeffries. It's a fair start, and Willie Gault coming out low out of the blocks takes a lead in this race. Haywood Jeffries will have to come on strong. He doesn't. Willie Gault wins it and moves on to our next one. Back, it'll be Darrell Green versus Hershall Walker and Willie Gault against Rod Woodson.
Darrell Green is on the right. Number 3, Hershall Walker on the left. The winner goes to the final. The loser sentenced to 2 more weeks of training camp.
It's a fair start, and Hershall Walker is first out of the blocks, but here comes Darrell Green with that long, smooth, powerful stride. Darrell Green wins it. He's yet to be beaten here in this competition.
It's the veteran Willie Gault against the upstart rookie Rod Woodson.
Run too, and I think Willie realizes that. It's a fair start, and Rod Woodson is out very well. Willie Gault will have to go if he's going to catch him. He's not going to catch him. Rod Woodson wins it. He moves into the finals. A fine race by Rod Woodson.
Darrell Green once again in the finals, this time going up against a newcomer, Rod Woodson, who surprised many by beating Willie Gault in the semifinals.
And all the pressure in this race is on Rod Woodson because Darrell Green has won each and every race and gotten faster with each run. It's a clean start, and Darrell Green is out of the blocks like a shot. At 30 yards, he starts to accelerate, and it's that long, smooth, fluid stride that powers Darrell Green to victory. He is the Subaru NFL's fastest man.
Darrell Green got a great start, never trailed from the very beginning. In fact, Ahmad, I think it was a little bit too good of a start. Almost a rolling start out of the blocks. There you see, he does move before the gun is up. It was not caught by the starter, and so it is a fair start, as you mentioned. But from the very beginning, Darrell Green out of the blocks, he did not trail the entire 60 yards.
This start reminds me of Ben Johnson's start last year when he set the world record. Same sort of a rolling motion.
Second time, the NFL's fastest man.
Hey, man, it feels great. I thank God for it. Getting older. Missed it last year. Won it again. I like to win it every year.
Any more special this time than it was 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think every time you win it, it's more special. I think that I've come a long way as a person and an individual. But God brought me all the way from Texas A&M University, 2 Super Bowls.
You've also come a long way as far as the family is concerned. The last time we were together, this little girl wasn't here, was she?
It wasn't, but she's here strong and 22-month-old strong.
Congratulations, Rod. No problem for you either. A rookie coming here for the first time, the runner-up, $15,000 richer. You got to be happy.
Definitely, I'm a young guy here. I'm gonna check his legs out, see what he got in his legs, because he moves a little too fast for a football player.
I asked you this the last time you were here, what are you going to do with the $20,000? You said it was going to be for her education. Now what are you going to do with the 20?
Well, we're hoping for a new baby soon. So, if that's the case, we'll just do a whole nother trust fund. We'll just keep this going, and next year, we'll just keep it up. It'll be great.
Darrell Green won the first competition 2 years ago. Last year he was injured, and this year he comes back strong and wins it in a time of 6.10 seconds. Along with the title, he also picks up a nice check for $20,000. Rod Woodson picks up $15,000 for second.
Once again, Darrell Green is the fastest man in the National Football League.